Welcome back, 8th grade. Sorry I didn't post yesterday, but this is the assignment for Wednesday the 7th. Yesterday we continued to work on D1 and our read theory. Those will be due this Friday. The midterm is also this Friday, so make sure that you are getting all of your missing assignments turned in to me by then. I would like to have grades in by after school on Friday. We also continued to finish our small group learning activity, and we worked on them in small groups. So I will kind of go through that with you guys today, but for now, let's look at what we did. So we started, we stopped at this one here that said stop here for today, and then we came back to it and started with a close read. So since you probably don't have your textbook at home with you, I am going to kind of show you how to get to your online textbook so that you can still complete these slides. All right, so I am going to go to Google Classroom here, and this is just, I used first and second period as an example. You'll click on the classwork tab and scroll all the way down until you see the online textbook. So we are going to click on your online textbook and say, take me there now. Yours may look a little different than mine since I am trying to access the student version. It should just automatically take you to the textbook. So here we go. Let me get to the student edition here. Okay. And it should pop up with the home screen for Unit 1. We are still in Unit 5, so we need to access the table of contents. We are going to click the 3 lines at the top here with the menu button, and we're going to see our table of contents. We will then click on Unit 5, Invention, and click on the Small Group Learning tab, because that is where we are. We're going to scroll down to Nikola Tesla, the greatest inventor of all. That is what we are reading. And here's the text for you to read one more time. So you can listen to it since you are online, so that makes it a little easier for you if you would like it to be. If not, you can absolutely just read through it, and then we are going to be working through the slides. So I pulled the stuff that was on the slides directly from the Making Meaning tab. So we already completed all of this all the way up until close read. Close read is where you're just going to read the text one more time. We are going to work on the analyzing the text questions. For these questions, you are going to be looking back in the text and describing what you see and what you notice and answering these questions. If you do not have any questions for this one or conclusions, I am saying you don't have to answer it, okay? But you do need to answer, what has this selection taught you about invention? And you will put that again on your slide. So 1 and 2 will go here, and number 3 will go there. Okay, then we are moving forward on our actual slides that you should already have. We are going to be looking at the vocabulary that we started from earlier in the week. You'll be thinking about what these 3 words have in common, and that is engineer, generator, and current. Think about what those have in common and place your response right here underneath. And then you are going to write a sentence using each word. So you'll use engineer, generator, and current, each in a sentence. And then you'll move forward onto the analyzing craft and structure. So let me pull up our textbook one more time here so that we can kind of see what we're looking at. All right. And, oh, I just went right past it. I'm so sorry. So right underneath your last question from Analyze the Text is going to be Analyze Craft and Structure. We are starting to look at biographical writing, and biographical writing is a type of nonfiction in which the author tells about important events in the life of another person. Biographies provide facts about the person or subject, and they are usually written in chronological order. So we are looking at the key ideas here. We are looking at chronological order. That is the order in which the events actually occurred. We are looking at compare and contrast, as we have been the past few weeks, and cause and effect. So we will be looking at those types of text structures while we answer these questions. You do not need to answer the ones about the table. That is not relevant to what we are doing. But we are doing number 1. So your question is, what organizational strategy does the author use in paragraph number 4? How does its organization link individuals, ideas, and events in the selection? Just try your best on these, and remember, for the organizational strategy, you will be looking at, is it cause, effect, comparison and contrast, and or chronological order. So you can do that directly on the online text here. And we'll answer number 2 as well, looking at paragraphs 3 and 5 and doing the exact same thing. So once you have completed numbers 1 and 2, we are going to move on to some conventions. We're going to be looking at commas, okay? So let's pull that up here for the conventions. It's going to be underneath language development. So you will click on that one and we'll kind of scroll down to conventions. Boom. Commas and semicolons. So it tells you what a comma is here and what a semicolon is there. We are going to be looking at the write it section. Here we go, write it. And you are going to add commas in or semicolons for numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and that is going to be the end of the day for you guys. So I hope that you guys understand everything that we worked through, from the close read all the way down to conventions. If you have any questions in the slightest, please make sure that you email me at your earliest convenience, just because midterms are going to be tomorrow and I don't want you guys to get too far behind or miss too much. Okay, so have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.